How many of you had this binder when you were growing up collecting Pokemon cards? This is my childhood binder. When I got back into the collecting space, first thing I did was go through this, open it up, just to see like, oh, what were the cool cards that I had in the 2000s, and I realized I didn't have as cool of a collection as I thought I did. I've since emptied this binder, and I went ahead and transferred to a bigger binder, sleeved them up properly because this type of binder, no one was sleeving their cards in one of these clear double-sided. It's side loading at least, but no one was sleeving cards back then. The reason why I bring up my childhood collection is because I've been going over the bulk lot I bought recently, and I've been sorting and going through, and I've come across quite a few good finds. This whole stack right here, first edition cards. In my childhood collection, I did not have as much first edition as I would have thought. So finding cards like these, like big old stack, it's slightly reawakening something in me. It's lighting a fire under that collector, and something that when you enter the selling space of Pokemon, whether it's at a show or at online, something I don't believe people say is don't get high off your own supply, meaning you pick up these cards for the purpose of business. And it's hard, sometimes for the collector in you to separate from the seller in you. When I started in the selling side of things, I watched a lot of content, and one piece of advice that I understand, I don't fully agree with, is that you have to let the collector in you die. I don't think that's entirely true. You're going to have to keep your collector side in check, rein it in. I know Fiona, that was the one thing that she didn't want happening when she got to help us get into the space, or she wants to keep the collector, which is funny because along with the first edition cards, 10-year-old me, you're stupid, because we got out of Pokemon, got into Yu-Gi-Oh! When e-readers were coming out. Found quite a few e-readers. E-readers are so stinking cute. Like these Nidorans from Aquapolis, holy cow. Each one, by the way, $9. Great find. Psyduck here, this is about a $30 to $40 card, and it's clean. I think, Ken Sugimori's art is semi-overrated when it comes to vintage stuff. And then we got a reverse hollow Rapidash, also clean, about $40. Great finds. 10-year-old me, you're stupid. We should have stuck with Pokemon. Yu-Gi-Oh! Was fun, but e-readers, I think, are cooler than vintage cards. And I think the reason why I got out of it at that time, and I didn't like the e-readers, is because of the whole swipe mechanic they had. I didn't want to deal with swiping my Pokemon cards, so I was like, let me just play Yu-Gi-Oh! Where that game has paragraph-long effects and things now. So I do not believe your collector side needs to die, as long as you can, prioritize what is the purpose of the collections and bulk lots that you buy. I know for me, it is going to be, we need to sell what we pick up. I am willing to detach myself from my collector side a little bit so we can then, make money, be profitable, scale as needed. I'm going to let Fiona keep her collector side. I've been putting aside some Spheals that I've been finding in this bulk lot just in case she doesn't have it. A couple 10 cents to $1 potential cards isn't going to break us. But I'll let her keep her collector. I will detach myself. And I believe that these cards, if I'm truly, in love with them, and I really want them part of my collection, they'll come back to me in some way, some form. they will come back to me and I will be able to, have that collector satisfied. But in the meantime, after work this week, every day I've been coming home. I've been having fun just going through, sifting out through these cards so I can list them. It does bring me back to feeling like a kid where I'm able to just go through my cards, look at how cool I think they are. That's how cool this bulk lot is to me. Very cool to see all these cards from base set all the way up to about 2019. So with that being said, let's go into some of what we did sell over the week, and hopefully we can get more of these cards listed, and you'll see all the cool cards that I'm seeing as we go over them. All right, for the orders going out the door, we got Lily's Rabombi 3 times. We got 3 Lily Rabombis going out to Joe. Joe, great card, great pickup. I have a soft spot for this card actually because it was a part of my first graded card submission. Got it in a 9. Not giving this one up. I just love how, the light shines in Lily's eyes. Rabombi, so happy. Great card. Just ultimately great card. So thank you. And then we got 2 Mewtwo EXs going out to Leo. Leo, thank you very much. So we're going to go ahead and get these all packed up here.
Next up, we got Abomasnow, the Trainer Gallery. Look at that rainbow, just like right there in the right light. Going out to Jordan. Thank you, Jordan. And then going to Jake, we got Teal Mask Ogre from Twilight Masquerade, the promo. Just like a lot of the promos from the Scarlet and Violet era. Very underrated. No one really likes this card or the Pecharunt. I love them both. And then we got Mega Kangaskhan, double the EXs going out to Alex. Always love getting these EXs out. They always move, and I'm a fan of Kangaskhan. And with the final couple orders of the week, we got Toxtricity from the Shiny Vault. Nice. We got this going out to Damien. Damien, awesome pickup. And then we got Friends of Paldea and two Clefairy Ultra Rares going out the door to Brandon. Brandon, I really love these Clefairies. I really wanted to pick me up the promo of this one. I don't know why I haven't pulled the trigger yet, but Lily's Clefairy. All right, so that is all the orders we had for the week. Thank you, everyone, for buying, getting all of this shipped out ASAP. If you enjoyed the content, please like and subscribe, and we will go ahead and hopefully get more cards listed and sold. Got some big things cooking. Y'all have a good one.